Good. Well, welcome to Westminster College here in Fulton, Missouri, in the historic gym as we're about to watch men's action between the Westminster College Blue Jays and the Spalding University Golden Eagles. As we are getting ready to do starting lineups.
All right, and up first for the Westminster College Blue Jays, you have number 0, the hero, Mekhi Galbraith. Next up is number 3, Emil Spriggs. 14, Landon Harrison, who had a very impressive game with 10 assists last game. Number 22, Jackson Althos, who also record 9 rebounds, led the game in rebounds. And then you have number 32, Trey Kemker. You know it's going to be a good outing today. And up next, we have our Spalding Golden Eagles starting lineup.
For the Golden Eagles, we have number 0, Brian Tribble. Number 1, Jacoby Johnson. Number 22, Jonathan Henson. And it looks like we're going to do National Anthem. Then we have number 22, Jonathan Henson. Number 23, Maxon Campbell. And number 34, Christian Stewart. And we'll be back after the National Anthem. Welcome back to Westminster College as we are getting ready to listen to the starting lineups for both teams. We'll run off a little stats for you here. Spalding played Principia last, and they came out with the win with a 63-58 score. They were 40% from the field, 35% from the three-point line, 64% from the free throw line. And then they had 36 rebounds and 63 points total.
And as for your Blue Jays, they won their last game 133-114. They were 72% from the field goal, 75% from the three-point, and 62% from the free throw. They also had 53 rebounds and 45 assists.
So looking at this game, it looks like we're going to have a real mainly offensive battle, but whoever wants to play defense is, I think, the team that's going to come out with the win here, as I don't think Westminster's going to have as much of a high-scoring game as they did in the first game. Spalding is 3-2 in conference. Westminster 1-3, and with the conference standings, they have Eureka and Blackburn at number 1. At 2-a tie for third is Fontbonne Principia. 5th is Spalding. 6 Webster. 7 Westminster, and 8 Greenville. As we are now getting ready for men's action here in Fulton, Missouri, in the historic gym. Westminster College Blue Jays are coached by Coach Matt Mitchell, and Spalding is coached by Kevin Gray. Looks like number 23, Maxton Campbell, will jump for the Eagles, and number 22, Jackson Althouse, will jump for the Blue Jays. Both teams looking ready to go here. as we have 3 completely new refs here. And Spalding will start off with the ball. Number 22, Henson, pass it over to number 0, Tribble. Tribble dribbling around, guarded by Spriggs. He bounce passes it to number 32, Stewart. Stewart. Well, it looks like number 0, Tribble, will start off the game with a 3-point shot. Spriggs controlling the ball for the Blue Jays. He hands it off to Goldberg. Goldberg throws it over to Harrison, who had give it to Trey Kempker. Kempker in the block, and they're gonna give him a
up-down call. Spalding ball.
They're saying it's Blue Jay ball.
Really? Ooh, must have been a blocking foul.
Galbraith, sorry. Threw it into Harrison. Harrison to Spriggs. Spriggs to Althouse. Althouse hands it off to Kempker. Kempker lobs it down to Althouse. Althouse with the turnaround shot. His shot's no good. And Tribble's going to run the ball for the Golden Eagles. He hands it off to Johnson. Johnson tried handing it off to Stewart, as it looks like Johnson's going to inbound the ball. He inbounds it to Tribble. Tribble right up there near the half-court line. He bounce passes it to Johnson. Johnson throws to Stewart. Stewart throwing it to Henson. Henson to Tribble. Tribble to Johnson. Johnson dribbling around. He throws it over to Stewart. Stewart, he's going to drive in. His shot's up, no good. And it will be Blue Jays ball.
Blue Jays take over the ball on the shot clock violation. Let's see how these Blue Jay teams plays. I think they're going to be fast, and it's going to be a run and gun type of game for them initially.
Althouse at the key. He throws it over to Harrison. Harrison throws it to Galbraith. Galbraith over to Spriggs. Spriggs talking to his teammates, trying to figure out what to do. He throws it up to Althouse. Althouse all the way over to Harrison. Harrison spin around, jump shots up and good. Beautiful shot by Landon Harrison, as Tribble moves the ball up for the Golden Eagles. He throws it over to Johnson. Johnson, he's going to bounce pass it over to Stewart. Stewart throwing over to Henson. Henson threw it over to Tribble. Tribble over to Johnson. Johnson's jump shots up, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. And Johnson will get the penalty and go to the free throw line. And the penalty was on Galbraith. And Johnson will go to the free throw line. Johnson's first shot was up and no good. Score is 2-3. Spalding up. Just under 18 minutes left to go in the first half. His second shot's up and good to increase their lead by 2. Full court pressure by the Golden Eagles. Sprig is inbounded to Spriggs over to Althouse. Althouse bounce passes it to Harrison, but the whistle blows and the Blue Jays will have the ball under their own basket. Galbraith inbounded to Harrison. Harrison over to Spriggs. Spriggs back to Galbraith. Lobs it down to Althouse. Althouse wants a jump shot. His jump shot's up and good. Tied game here at 4 apiece as Tribble moves the ball for the Golden Eagles. He's looking around. He throws it over to Henson. Henson, I couldn't tell what was going on. I'm sorry.
Out of bounds. He tried to save the ball. You know what? There's one thing the Blue Jays team need to watch out for. Last time they had a good number of turnovers. I really feel like they need to really have some ball security and also keep doing what they do best, and that's forcing turnovers or getting rebounds and capitalizing on fast break points. Their last game, they were really good at taking the ball and getting into the paint.
Johnson's three-point shot's up and no good. Rebounded by Althouse. Althouse throws it up to Galbraith. This is it. Yeah. He threw it over to Spriggs. Spriggs to Althouse. Althouse to Harrison. Harrison out to Galbraith. Galbraith shots up. It's no good. Spriggs came in to try and get the rebound, but couldn't get it. So the Golden Eagles have it as Stewart had the ball. He throws it over to Johnson. Johnson drives in. He throws it out to Henson. Henson's 3 points up and good for the Golden Eagles. Spriggs controlling the ball for the Blue Jays. He's talking to his teammates, trying to get everything situated. He's talking around. He throws it over to Althouse at the bottom wing. Throws it over to him. Harrison on the top wing. Over to Galbraith. Back to Spriggs. Spriggs looking around. He's trying to communicate who's going to do what. He went to drive in but stopped by Golden Eagles. Trey Kemker's 3-point shot's up. No good. Rebounded by Johnson, who hands it off to Treble. Treble moving the ball for the Golden Eagles. He bounce passes it to Henson. Henson. His shot was up, no good. Harrison driving the ball up, and the foul will be on Treble. Looks like Ethan Thompson to sub in for the Blue Jays here for Galbraith.
This man is truly a threat. Last game, he had a new season high of 26 points. He also went Ethan Thompson also went 8 for 10 from the 3-point, so they better watch out for him and not let him get open outside on the arc.
Thompson controlling the ball right now. He throws it over to Althouse. Althouse throws it, try to lob it down to Kemker, but it will be a penalty on Campbell as the Blue Jays will have the ball. Thompson inbounds it to Harrison to Spriggs to Thompson, back to Harrison. Harrison wanted to try driving, and he throws it out, tries to throw it out to Spriggs, but Spriggs gets a hold of it, and he's trying to figure out what to do. He's going to go in. His shot's up and good.
He was really fighting for that shot, and he got it to go. That's perseverance right there. That's what we like to call grit.
Treble having the ball. Golden Eagles up by 1, 7-6, with 15 minutes left in the half. That shot by Stewart was good, pushing the lead up to 3. Score is 9-6. Spriggs bounce passes it to Althouse. Althouse looking around. He's trying to find somebody. He's going to try dribbling in. He's pushing around. He throws it back out to Spriggs, who hands it off to Harrison. Harrison looking around. He's dribbling at the top of the wing. His jump shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Henson. Henson throws it over to Tribble. Tribble dribbling around, talking to his teammates, trying to slow things down. He throws it to Campbell. Campbell is around. He hands it off to Tribble. Tribble hands it off to Stewart. Stewart, he drives in, but that was taken away by the Blue Jays. Althouse launches the ball down to Harrison. Harrison shots up, no good. Rebounded by Stewart. Stewart throws it over to Tribble. Tribble gonna slow things down, get the team under control. He gives it to Stewart. Stewart over to Johnson. Johnson bounce passes it back to Stewart. Stewart's jump shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Althouse. Althouse throws it over to Harrison. Harrison slowing things down as well, trying to get everybody relaxed and calm down. He bounce passes to Althouse. Althouse hands it off to Harrison again. Harrison back to Althouse. Althouse jump shots up and is nothing but net.
Effective shooter, also an effective rebound getter. Last game, leading the team in 9 rebounds. Althouse is going to be an issue this game. They can't box him out.
Golden Eagles have the ball, and there's a penalty. I shouldn't say mass substitutions, but substitutions in. Number 11. Okay, we got Eberlin, Hubbard, and Jeffries subbing in. And for the Golden Eagles, number 25, I'm sorry if I say this wrong, Amaner. Number 13, Obdick. And number 3, Lockard. Looks like that is Obner. Right now, Eagles are going really fast-paced, but Obdick will go. Well, it was the penalty on the Eagles.
It was on the Eagles.
Blue Jays will have the ball. Jeffries holding the ball for the Blue Jays. He's across half court. He's dribbling around. He hands it off to Hubbard. Hubbard dribbling around, throws it over to Thompson. Thompson's three-point shot's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Tribble. Tribble dribbling. He's in between circles. He's now down to the bottom wing. He bounce passes it to Lockard. Lockard over back to Stewart. Stewart up at the key, throws it to Tribble. Tribble at the top wing, gives it to Obdick. He throws it over to Almoner. Almoner shots up and good.
Even with a hand in his face, he still drained that shot. The Blue Jays are being good about closing out on space and trying to get a hand up in front of the shooter, but some of these guys just don't miss.
Eberlin bounce passes it into Althaus. Althaus's shots up and good. Treble controlling the ball for the Golden Eagles. He's talking to his teammates. He throws it over to Almoner. Almoner. He's getting double teamed by the Blue Jays, forcing him to travel. Number 23, Campbell, will sub back in for the Golden Eagles, and he'll sub in for Stewart. Jeffries has the ball. He throws it over to Althaus. Althaus on the top wing. He bounce passes it down to Eberlin in the paint. Eberlin, he wants a shot, but no good. Golden Eagles moving it up. He throws it to Treble here in the bottom wing. He's going to move his way to the key to the top wing. He throws it over to Obdick. Obdick throwing it to, that was Lockard for the shot, but it was no good. Rebounded by the Golden Eagles. Omner throws it out to Lockard. Lockard's three-point shot's up and good. Isaiah Lockard for the three. Jeffries talking to the team, calling out the play. He throws it to Eberlin, or to Althaus, my bad. Althaus wants a jump shot. His shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Omner. Omner hands it off to Treble. Treble giving some slowdown. He hands it out to Lockard. Lockard, he's gonna try driving in, but stopped. And Obdick had it. He throws it over to Lockard. Lockard throws it to Treble. Treble, he's got to hand it right back to Lockard. Lockard moving around the three-point arch. He goes in. He's going to throw it to Omner. Omner throws it to Treble. Treble wants a three. His three-point shot's up. No good.
The boys just left him open. He could have made him pay for that, but they knew that they were going to get the rebound if he didn't make it.
Shot by Eberlin was no good. Rebounded by the Golden Eagles. Treble controlling the ball. He crosses half court. He's down here in the bottom wing. He's talking to his teammates, controlling them where to go. He throws it over to Lockard. Lockard here hands it off to Obdick. Obdick talking. He throws it right back to Lockard. Lockard throws it over to Treble. Treble throws it over to Campbell. Campbell hands it off to Obdick. Obdick, he's going to try driving in. His jump shot's up and good.
Even though that score, I would like to say number 11, Hubbard, I like the defense I've seen from him. He's aggressive. He's trying to get the ball out every chance he gets, whether it's from his man or somebody just passing by.
6-point lead for the Golden Eagles. 10-16 here with 9 minutes and 20 seconds left. Eberlin's shots up and good for the Blue Jays.
Ooh, looks like Hubbard's getting number 0's head. Ooh, forcing him to make some bad plays. Number 11, Devontae Hubbard, is a menace on defense. Y'all better watch out for him. Stewart
subs in for Omner, and we have big substitution coming in for the Blue Jays. So on the court for the Blue Jays, it is Spriggs, Hubbard, Galbraith, Kemker, and Thompson, and number 15, Joel Pora, subbed in for the Golden Eagles. Spriggs over here, he lobs it down low to Hubbard. Hubbard throws it to Thompson. Thompson here on the bottom wing. He throws it over to Kemker in the bottom corner. He's looking around. And Kemker is going to drive in. His shot's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Stewart. Stewart throws it out to Pora. Pora dribbling around looking for somebody. He hands it off to Stewart. Stewart tosses it over to Obdick. Obdick. His shot's up. No good. Rebounded by Hubbard. Hubbard driving the ball. He bounce passes to Kemker. Kemker throws it to Thompson. Thompson wants a three. His 3 points up and good. With that 3-point shot, it cuts it down to 1. I don't know what just happened. But the Golden Eagles have the ball. Obdick has the ball. He throws it over to Pora. Pora jumping around, guarded by Spriggs. He tosses it over to Obdick. Obdick throws it over to Lockard. Lockard's jump shot's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Campbell, but took it out of his hands, and it will be a penalty on Spriggs, as the Golden Eagles will have a penalty. Hubbard comes out. Subbing in is Williams. He's looking around. He gives it to Stewart. Has the ball. His jump shot's up and good.
Yeah, just too much space. Stewart had too much space right there on that shot. We got to close out on that.
Galbraith has the ball. He throws it to Spriggs. Spriggs up to the half-court circle. He's looking around. He trying to get around the Golden Eagles defense. He throws it up to Kemker. Kemker throws it back out to Spriggs. Spriggs, he's going to drive in. His shot's up and no good, but he'll go to the charity stripe for 2.
There's some really good matchups out there between the Blue Jays and Spalding. They have both very athletic teams with good size across the board.
15-18 our score here with just under 8 minutes left to go in the half. Spriggs' first shot's up and nothing but net. Blue Jays having a phenomenal last game against Greenville, shooting 62% free throws, 72% field
and that
percentage.
Was in too.
Spriggs making his second free throw shot as the Golden Eagles now have the ball. Obdick having the ball for the Golden Eagles. He throws it to Pora. Pora trying to go around.
I love Spriggs' defense as well. Even when he reaches for the ball, if he doesn't get it, he's disappointing himself. The and-one conversion.
Lockard looks like he might have sprained his ankle a little bit, as Johnson subs in for the Golden Eagles. Well, I think he's coming in for shooter. But Harrison will sub in for Thompson. Tribble will come back in for Pora, as Lockard will be at the free throw line. Gonna shoot one more to see if he can convert the and one, and he does. Number 1 Johnson and number 21 Chapman sub in for the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles are going to do a full court pressure. Williams gets the ball first. He's jumping around. He throws it over to Spriggs. Spriggs throws it to Galbraith. Galbraith looking around, throws it to Harrison. Harrison looking for somebody to pass it to, but he throws it over to Williams, who swings it over to Galbraith. Galbraith swings it to Kemker on the top wing. Kemker, he drives in. He throws it out to Williams. Williams wants a three, and he gets it.
Hits the three even with the defender closing out.
1 point lead for the Golden Eagles, 20-21 with 7 minutes left in the first half. Chapman has the ball. He throws it over to Tribble. Tribble looking around. He's at the bottom wing. He throws it over to Johnson at the key. Johnson drives in, but he is going to get travel. Coach Gray not happy with that call, as Spriggs is moving the ball for the Blue Jays. Williams, he throws it over to Harrison. Harrison swings it down low to Galbraith. Galbraith swings it right back to Spriggs. Spriggs tossing it over to Harrison. Harrison, little toss over to Blue Jays moving quickly with this pass game. Harrison at the top wing. He dribbles around into the key. He gets the ball stolen. I don't know what stolen, but Stewart will throw it right out of bounds. Looks like we're having a little referee discussion here of what happened. Coach Gray not happy with what's going on down there. He's trying to figure out what they're trying to. It'll be Blue Jays ball. Coach Gray most definitely not happy.
He's very vocal with the Zebras. I mean, referees out there.
Harrison throws it over to Williams. Williams trying to find someone to throw it to. He downs it to Kemker. Kemker, he's trying to get a shot, and he will go to the free throw line. Spalding player's not happy with that call. Kemker at the charity stripe. He will shoot 2. 20-21 our score with 6 minutes left. His first shot's up and good, and that ties the game. This next shot could give him the lead as Almoner subs back in for Stewart. Kemker's second free throw shot's also good. Blue Jays up by 1, 22-21, just under 6 minutes to go in the half. Tribble throws it over to Obdick. Obdick goes to Johnson. Johnson looking around. He throws it right to Chapman, who throws it over to Treble. Treble hands it off to Johnson. Johnson dribble around. He tried to bounce pass it to Almoner, but it was too fast and too low for Almoner to get his hands on it.
Blue Jays having great rotation on defense over there, leaving no man open. Let's see how they capitalize on that turnover.
Spriggs hands the ball off to Williams. Williams tosses it over to Harrison. Harrison on the top wing. He's looking for somebody to pass it to. So he's going to have to dribble. He just was going to try driving in, but he gives it to Galbraith. Galbraith throwing it to the key to Williams. Williams downing it to Kemker. But there will be a penalty on the court on Almoner. So Blue Jays will get the ball under their own basket. And he inbounds it to Spriggs, who throws it right over to Galbraith. Galbraith down to Williams. Williams drove in for a shot. It was no good. Rebounded by Harrison. Harrison to Spriggs. Wide open 3, and it is good.
Blue Jays in the lead 25-21. I think things are about to start picking up for the Jays.
Tribble looking around. He's commanding his team. Throwing it over to Johnson. Johnson looking.
Tribble is very vocal on the court. He's going to let his team know where he needs to be at.
Obdick tried to pass it to Almoner, but tipped by the Blue Jays, and it will remain Golden Eagles ball as Stewart and Lockhart will sub in for the Golden Eagles, and Thompson, is he the only one? I believe so. Johnson inbounding the ball. He inbounds it to Stewart. Stewart, he drives in. He shots up and good.
32 for the Golden Eagles. He's a good mixture of strength and size, so inside the paint he may be a bit of an issue, but I know the Blue Jays will find a way to neutralize him.
Penalty on the court. Are we going to have 2 penalties or just 1? Looks like Harrison will just go to the free throw line as everybody kept getting tangled up. Harrison preparing his first shots up and nothing but net. Campbell to sub back in for the Golden Eagles for Stewart. With just under 4.5 minutes left in the first half. Harrison makes both free throws. And there will be a timeout on the court. 30-second timeout.
While we sit here and talk about this timeout, what are some different things you've seen Westminster start doing since you started as a student, and what are some things you enjoy about the school?
Well, I was a transfer here in the spring of 2021. So I kind of came in not really when everybody else was here, so it's a little more, I had a little more work to do to get social, but I think immediately you're going to find some friends, you're going to find who you can hang around, who you want to hang around with. And with the college, my favorite thing is the teacher to student ratio. I mean, one student for roughly 10 to 15 students.
Yep, so it's like about an 11 to 1 student professor ratio. You know, being at a small school, it takes pride in making sure you're not just a number. We want to know you as an individual. And would you say a lot of your professors know you're an athlete or ask you about how games would, or trying to be involved in your extracurriculars to support you?
Most definitely. The teachers are very much helpful to student athletes that have to travel and miss class, and they're very good at trying to get them to get their work done and give them time to get their work done.
Definitely. That's good to know, because student athletes, they put a lot on their plate, and it's good to know they have that support there as well. I remember when I was a student athlete here, I did 3 sports at a time. I did football, track, and cheerleading. I just go to one season to the next. I cheered for basketball, and my professors know if I was in Minnesota that week, they have my back. They're going to make sure I get the same information as other students. And they know I was taking on a lot, but at the same time, they never told me I couldn't because of class. As long as I can manage and maintain, they didn't care.
The shot by Althouse misses. Tribble moving the ball up for the Golden Eagles. He throws it down to Campbell. Campbell's shot's up and good. Maxton Campbell. Harrison controlling the ball for the Blue Jays. 27-25 our score. Blue Jays up by 2. Harrison trying to get around this.
Foul.
The Blue Jays trying to find a way around this Golden Eagles defense.
You can't say, you can look at it and say the Golden Eagles are protecting the paint as well as the perimeter. They're trying to keep the Blue Jays on the outside and keep them just far enough away from the arc where they can't pull up from the 3.
Looks like Harrison will go to the free throw line. So Harrison's first shot's up, and it is nothing but net.
So you said you were a transfer here. What differences did you see from your previous institution compared to Westminster?
So obviously we live in a world of COVID, which I went to a college in Illinois, and they were a lot more strict with COVID protocol. So when I came here, I was used to not being able to even step foot outside my room without a mask. And
well, did you attend a larger institution?
No, it was roughly the same size as Westminster was. The shot by Campbell was up and good for the Golden Eagles. Thompson wants a 3-point shot. His 3-pointer's off. It was another Division III college, and they were a lot more precautious with things. So coming from that to here, and there still being regulations on COVID to protect everybody.
But at the same time, it's not restricting you from, still living your life in a sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And another thing was that there I was doing Zoom classes, and they're doing online, nothing but online.
And Westminster, our main goal was to get our students in seat. We understand that they're here for an in-seat education. They want that professor experience. They want to be able to reach out to that professor and get help. We did go through a period where we were virtual, and for a lot of students, it wasn't the same. They didn't feel like they were getting the same education. We know that experience is worthwhile. And even with the COVID precautions, we still keep our numbers low. We quarantine our students. We bring them their meals. And we try to make sure that they can still get that college experience even in a world of COVID.
And COVID has messed with everything so much, and I'm hoping eventually we can get back to a world where we're not having to be scared.
I completely understand that. So what is your experience like as a student athlete here now? Like, do you feel like it becomes too much and overwhelming sometimes? And if so, like, I know I asked you earlier, but give some advice to those younger guys looking at Westminster or looking at other colleges wanting to play sports. And, like, you know what, before you answer that, how did you choose Westminster?
So I was recruited by Westminster before I committed to the other college. And so when I was home, I still wanted to play football, but I also wanted to be closer to home. And for me, home is only an hour away now. So Westminster, I emailed the coaches. They said they would love to add me to the team. And so that was my easiest decision, was I'm going to come to Westminster, and not even just for the football side of things, but I don't want to go to a big school because I believe that you don't get the teacher and student relationship isn't as strong as you would here at a small college.
Okay. And what advice do you give students with choosing a college? How do you choose the right school for you?
Make sure you keep your options open. There's a lot of things that you might want to look into in your off time. Don't just go off of what you see on your trip. Actually go and look at all the different programs they have, all the different activities they do, and actually see how involved the school is with its students.
You know, that was a big thing for me. Like, I was visiting schools for football scholarships. I was recruited. I had a lot of schools I had to go look at. And the main reason I showed up is because I made a connection with the coaches. And when I visited, I fell in love with the school. It made me feel comfortable. It made me feel welcome. And it made me feel like my possibilities and opportunities here would be limitless. All right, let's get back to the game. The Blue Jays are up. Oh,
no, the Golden Eagles are up by 1.
Let's see what the Blue Jays do to answer.
Now the Blue Jays are up.
That is a big man move right there. Going through the contact to make the shot.
Just under a minute left in the first half. 34-33. Blue Jays up. Johnson dribbling around. He throws it over to Henson. Henson to Chapman. Chapman to Johnson. Johnson's shot's up and no good, but he will go to the charity stripe.
Saw the contact on that. He made a good drive, but took a nice hit and knocked him off. And we're still here with you in the first half of the Blue Jays basketball game against the Spalding Golden Eagles with your men's Westminster Blue Jays. There's 38.7 seconds left, and it's 34-33. Make that 34-34. This is going to be a closely contested game if they keep playing like this. I feel like the Blue Jays or Spalding University is going to have to figure out who's going to pull away, and that's going to be in the second half. They're going to have to make that decision from the start of the second half.
His second shot is up and good as well to give them the lead. Blue Jays pushing up, and Spriggs hands it off to Jeffries. Jeffries looking around. He's trying to find somebody. He's bouncing around. He throws it to Thompson. Thompson wants a three. His three's up. No good. Rebounded by Campbell. Campbell bouncing it to Lockard. But I think they're just going to try and take this thing to half as much as possible. Oh, no. Coach Gray wants a timeout with 10 seconds left in the first half. Sorry.
So I have another question for you, and I'm sorry to keep hitting you with these questions, but how does it feel to go to a school with over half of the student population are athletes?
I think it really builds a connection between people because, like you said, over half of us are student athletes here. So that means at least over half of you all have something in common, and more than half of you are going through probably the same thing.
The struggles of early morning practices. I know Welty used to have those 6 o'clock practices. Oh, man. First practice of freshman year was at 6 a.m. I didn't know what to do with myself.
But here's the thing. I like morning practice because it gets out of the way, and then you have your evenings.
I feel that, but still, I'm not up, man. I'm not up until at least 7:30, 8 o'clock. So by that time, they're already done with practice, and I'm still waking up. It was rough.
Johnson losing his footing. Hands it off to Lockard. Lockard His shot is up. It's no good, and that will be the end of the first half.
Spalding really had that play drawn up. It was a good play to try to get a point before the half, but Blue Jays shut it down. We're at halftime right now. We're up. Spalding Golden Eagles up 35-34 with your Blue Jays. We'll be right back after the halftime. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, now we come back for the second half of Blue Jay football with the score.
Blue Jay football.
Basketball.
I know we just got done, but we just got done talking football. But
my bad, guys. We were reliving glory days. But your the Spalding University Golden Eagles are up 35-34. Let's see how eventful this second half can be. I know for a fact this is going to be a nail biter. I can feel it.
This might be another close home game for the Blue Jays.
Ooh, let's not relive that last one.
Let's not.
That was kind of rough.
That one was a rough one.
But you know what? The Blue Jays always have a short-term memory. They bounce back, and they want to come for a win. These guys are going to fight to the end.
Tribble holding the ball for the Spalding Golden Eagles. He throws it over to Johnson. Johnson tried to bounce pass it to Campbell, but stolen by Althouse. He handed off to Galbraith, back to Althouse. Althouse is going to drive in. He throws it to Harrison. Harrison's shot's up and good.
That's 2 for the Blue Jays, 36-35. As I said, the Blue Jays were known for capitalizing in the last game on fast break points, so Spalding better have good ball security or they may get pulled away from in this game.
Henson has the ball, threw it over to Tribble. Tribble over to Campbell, but they're going to call that traveling, and the Blue Jays will get the ball. We're just 30 seconds into this game. 36-35. 30 seconds into the second half.
You know, not to sound like an old man or anything, but I remember watching Troy Almanor from Spalding when he was a freshman actually play here. I've been to these games for a long time as a cheerleader, as a worker at the game, and just for fun. And I can say he has developed very well over the years from watching Spalding and Blue Jay games. And it's good to see athletes, no matter what team they're on, grow in their craft and just develop into better athletes. And, you know, I'm a supporter of student athletes all across the Division III spectrum because Division III is often forgotten about because there's no athletic scholarship opportunities, but it gives those students who have the passion for the sport the opportunity to play and get a good education.
Golden Eagles have the ball. Henson with the ball on the top wing. He throws it over to Campbell. Campbell hands it off to Johnson. Johnson trying to drive into the paint. Hey, what is that? I had no idea what just happened. He was spinning around, did a little jumpy thing, and tried passing it.
Probably a reaching foul or something. There was a little bit of contact in the cluster in the paint.
Johnson handing it off to I am so sorry. It was Almanor. Johnson having the ball at the charity stripe. He throws it over to Almanor. Almanor threw it to Tribble. Tribble's three-point shot's up. It's no good. But I don't know what they're going to call.
Some unnecessary contact, got a foul, and guess what? The ball goes to the Blue Jays.
Is it just me, or did you think that would have been an over-the-back call too?
May have been.
Well, he said it was a push, but it looked more of like an over-the-back call to me. But, again, we ain't refs. Althouse with the ball. He's going to drive in. He's wanting the shot. His shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Tribble. Tribble driving the ball up for the Golden Eagles. He's dribbling around.
I'm going to say this. Tribble gives me Allen Iverson vibes. Headband, braids. Like, this guy has some pretty solid ball handle skills, and he's out here being a good leader for his team.
Almanor, he tried to dish it down low to Campbell, but it was off of Campbell's hands and out of bounds. Coach Gray talking to Campbell about trying to get a hold of the ball as the Blue Jays push the ball up the court. We're just over 3 minutes into the game. No, sorry, just over 2 minutes into the game.
Gotta love this ball movement.
Galbraith in the corner. He's going to pass it over to Harrison. Harrison at the bottom wing. He's moving up to the in between the circles, trying to find something. He's going to pass it over to Althouse. Althouse wants a three. His three-pointer's up and good.
Bing bong. All right, the three is in.
That makes the score 39-35. Blue Jays up. Henson with the ball. He throws it over to Campbell. Campbell to Almanor. Almanor to Henson. Henson's 3 points up and good. Way to respond for the Golden Eagles. Harrison here in the bottom wing. He passes it over to Spriggs, who throws it right over to Althouse. Althouse at the top wing. He looks around. He hands it off to Kemker. Kemker at the top wing does a little toss to Harrison, who Harrison throws it to Galbraith. Galbraith wants to drive in, and Galbraith gets his own rebound, and it'll be kicked by Tribble as Stewart and Lockhart sub in for Henson and Almanor. 39-38 our score here in the second half. 16:36 left to go in the game. Plenty of basketball. Kemker over to Althouse, over to Harrison. Harrison looking for somebody. He's going to dribble. He's going to, he wanted to throw it down low to Galbraith, but he couldn't get it, so he throws it to Spriggs. Spriggs down low to Kemker. Kemker dribbling in. He throws it all the way over, but last touch by Lockhart of the Golden Eagles. So Blue Jays have the ball again. They have 3 seconds to inbound the ball and get a shot off. 2, 1, 3-pointers up and good.
Man, he just don't miss. And even when he does,
what
he
a play!
Makes up for it. That was a beautiful play.
What a play by Althouse. Golden Eagles moving the ball up. Spriggs.
Look at the intensity and focus on him playing defense.
Gives it to Stewart. Stewart, he's going to try driving in, but he loses the ball.
Good save, Kemker. The Blue Jays push it up. Slow down with the back.
Althouse going to try driving in, but it's pickpocketed.
Cookies.
Stewart driving in. And they're going to give him the shot. The penalty was on Kemker. As Stewart, it goes to the free throw line. 42-40 our score here with 14:45 left. Stewart at the free throw line. His shot is up and nothing but net. Looks like the Golden Eagles are going to try doing a full court pressure as Hubbard subs in for Kemker.
This is actually what I've been waiting on. Hubbard and number 0 Tribble for the Golden Eagles were going at it a little bit earlier. Hubbard plays very great defense and really makes his matchup rethink what they're doing because he's covering them at all times.
This is a penalty game, let me tell you.
The refs are on it today.
Looks like Obdick will sub in. He subs in for Johnson. So Johnson comes out. Obdick comes in. Althouse towered over Campbell to get the ball. Harrison now has it, but he drives in. He throws the Spriggs. Spriggs to Althouse. Althouse wants another 3. His 3's good.
Whew, this man is catching on fire. Somebody get ready to put him out.
45-41 the score. This is a game of responses right now. Golden Eagles have the ball. Stewart has the ball. He's trying to get around him, but he can't. Rebounded by Campbell, but they're going to say his foot was on the line, and it'll be Blue Jays ball.
I told you, number 32 for the Golden Eagles. He is a force inside. Like nice size, nice speed, nice athleticism. This man could be a problem.
Just under 15 left to go here in the game. 45-41 our score. Blue Jays up. Hubbard has the ball. He throws it over to Galbraith. Galbraith looking for somebody. Gives it to Harrison. Harrison. They're going to get a holding on. I believe it's going to be holding on Campbell. And not until earlier this week, I found out that there's a holding in basketball.
I'm going to tell you something funny. If you watch Hubbard, he's really good at drawing those fouls. This man plays some exceptional defense, and even on offense, he forces the refs to see the issue.
Yes, Thompson gave it to Spriggs. Spriggs gave it to Althouse. Althouse was thinking about another 3. And there will be another penalty. Wow. How many penalties are we going to go through here, people? Almanor is going to sub in for the Golden Eagles. He's going to sub in for Stewart. Stewart has come out. He has 4 fouls. So in basketball, college basketball, is it five fouls you're out, or is it 6 and you're out?
That's a great question. I have never played basketball other than YMCA Old Man League, so I couldn't tell you. We don't count fouls in that league. I've also played intramurals here, and pretty sure I almost fouled out of there.
Golden Eagles have the ball, and they're going to get.
Thought that was a clean steal, but the refs saw differently.
Harrison comes in for Spriggs. And it seems more now today. I've heard more complaint, every sport, I hear more complaining from officiating crews than anything else to complain about. Like, you watch football, everybody talks about how the refs have done this, done that. Mm-hmm. Basketball, they say that there's bad calls. I mean,
well, you know what? With all these sports, the officiators get a really bad name. I'm not going to say all officiators are fair, but sometimes there is some bias there. But it's their job to call those fouls. It's their job to watch out, and overall, it's their job to keep players safe. It's like that's primarily their job: keep players safe and keep the game clean. You know, and people don't always agree with their calls. Like, a Blue Jay fan wouldn't agree with some of the calls they made, and Spalding fans definitely don't agree with some of the calls they made. And it's just the officiators are pretty much law on the court.
Lockard at the free throw line for the Eagles. He missed his first free throw shot. He's going back up for his second one. His second shot is up, and it's nothing but net. Full court pressure by the Golden Eagles. Oh, maybe not. They're going to back off now. 14 minutes left to go in the game, 45-42. Blue Jays up. Hubbard with the ball. He's going to hand it off to Althouse. Althouse. Oh, it was stolen. Stolen as Obdick goes in. Obdick's. I definitely don't know what just happened.
There's a lot of things transpiring.
They said the shot is good, but it didn't go in. So I'm wondering if they had a goaltending.
Goaltending possibly by Hubbard.
But he misses the free throw. Rebounded by the Blue Jays. Blue Jays have a 1-point lead. Harrison's going to try driving in, but he's going to give it to Althouse. Althouse is going to hand it off to Harrison. Harrison driving in.
With the amazing putback by Hubbard, he's patrolling the paint.
But sadly, it won't count. So he will get 2 shots. Harrison will get 2 shots at the free throw line for the Blue Jays. With 13 and a half minutes left to go in the game, 45-44 our score here. Blue Jays up. His first shot's up and good. His second shot is up and is also good.
47-44. Your Blue Jays up by 3. Tribble brings the ball up the court.
He throws it to Obdick. Obdick bounce passing it to Lockard. Lockard looking around. He's going to hand it off to Tribble. Tribble looking around. He's trying to find someone to pass to. He gives it right back to John Lockard. Lockard gives it to Amanor. And he's going to say, the ref's going to say he's traveled when there was a triple team going on.
He's definitely saying my foot was on the ground, but the refs, the call's their call.
Harrison walking across half court. Throws it to Galbraith. Galbraith looked like he was going to try to dribble in, but he didn't. Althouse. Oh, they're going to call him for the traveling now. As he ran right into Amanor.
Amanor's a big kid. Like, you're not going to move him around that easy. I mean, he's 6'6" and solid.
Tribble just holding on to the ball. He gives it to Obdick. Obdick looked to give it to Campbell, but Chapman. Oh, we got a shot, and it was no good by Lockard. But Almanor is going to get the putback shot. Harrison just holding the ball for the Blue Jays. He dribbles around. He's going to...
I'm looking.
His jump shot's no good. Rebounded by Hubbard. Hubbard throws it to Thompson. Thompson's going to try driving in. His shot's blocked. He gets his own rebound. He throws it out to Althouse. He's got to find some way to shoot. They got 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and he tried getting rid of it, but stolen by Tribble. Tribble's going to drive in, and they're going to get a reaching foul probably by Althouse. Oberle and Kemker sub in for the Blue Jays. And we're going to throw Jeffries in there too. Campbell's going to sub in for Almanor. So for the Blue Jays, you have Jeffries, Kemker, Thompson, Eberlin, and now Williams. And for the Spalding Eagles, you have Tribble, Stewart, Campbell, Lockard, and Obdick. Obdick inbounds it to Tribble. Tribble over to Lockard. Lockard back to Tribble. Lockard having possession of the ball. He's going to drive in, and no good. Rebounded by Kemker. Kemker going to move the ball up now. He's going to give it to Jeffries. Jeffries looking around. He throws it to Eberlin. Eberlin here on the wing. He's going to move to the key. He tried to bounce pass it into Kemker, but Tribble gets a hold of it and gets the Eagles back to their side of the court. Lockard swings it over to his pass to Campbell, loses his hand.
And one! Beautiful finish by Kemker. So I got a little excited. I love beautiful plays like that.
Kemker stole the ball, got down the court, drew the foul, and made the shot. Stewart to sub in for...
When I told you these Blue Jays were efficient at finishing on fast breaks, that is what they do.
Coach Craig giving a stern talking to Campbell here. Kemker's shot is up and good.
He's giving him a stern talking to, but that's that tough love like only a coach or a father can give you. You know he cares about his player because he got on him.
Tribble waiting for the play to develop. Stewart has the ball. He's in. What are they going to call here? And they're going to 1-and-1. And it's going to be on. It's going to be on Jeffries. And he's going to get a 1-and-1. As Stewart will go to the free throw line. Just under 11 minutes left to go in the game. 50-46. Blue Jays up. Stewart's shot's no good, but rebounded by Tribble. And stolen by Thompson.
Came in hot. Hands open and ready to receive that pass.
Thompson over to Jeffries. Jeffries trying to get the play going, communicating with his teammates. Gives it to Eberlin at the charity stripe. Eberlin is going to give it right back to Jeffries. Oh, almost went out of Jeffries' hands. To Kemker. Kemker is going to go in. His shot's up and good. They increase the lead by 6, 52-46 here in the second half. Just under 10-20 left to go in the game. Tribble's jump shot's up and good. 10 minutes left. Williams down to Kemker. Kemper wants another shot, but gets his own rebound, so his putback's up. No good, but he goes to the free throw line with just under 10 seconds left in the game.
Even though it seems he may be a little undersized to play in the post, he fights. He is aggressive. He is not going to back down for anybody, no matter their size.
his first shot, no good. But Stewart comes out. Amanor goes in. So I guess it must be 6 because if my memory serves me right, Amanor has 5 fouls. His second shot's no good. Rebounded by Eberlin, who gets it.
200 IQ play right there.
He went to go get it, bounced it off of an Eagle to get them the ball. And now the Blue Jays have the ball under their own basket. Oh, wait, hold up. Here we go. No more rough. Oh, they had to change the shot clock.
You know, that was a real smart play. That's that Westminster Education at work done today.
Williams with the ball in the bottom wing. He drops it down to Kemker, who throws it right back out to Jeffries, but will get the foul and will get a 1-and-1. Both teams fouling pretty high.
In an intense game like this, where defense is the biggest goal, you got to risk a few fouls. Some of them may end up being stolen balls, as we see, or, got to go for it. That may be the one thing that keeps them from scoring an extra point, because you never know. If their strength isn't free throw shooting, you want them at the line.
Jeffrey's first shot is up and good for the Blue Jays. His second shot's up and good, increasing the lead to 6. 54-48 our score with 9:40 left in the game. Treble moving the ball up for the Eagles. Treble looking for somebody. He gives it to Optic. But Williams is going to grab him. And looks like we're going back to the free throw line. Both teams with 8 fouls. And we are just under 9:30 here left. 9:26 to be exact. And his first shot's up and good. So he will get another shot for the Eagles. His second shot's up and no good. Rebounded by Eberlin.
One thing you can't say is the games today have been exciting. Like, there have been some impressive outcomes, and you see both teams working really hard.
I don't know who that pass was to.
I think it's supposed to go to number 10,
Williams.
Yep. He asked him to come up for the pass, and he came up a little too high, and he just threw it. Coach is going to give him a good talking to get things straightened out, and hopefully they get back on the right path. It's been a great game so far, 54-49.
We're just under, we have 9:19 left in the game. Both teams have 8 fouls, 54-49. Both teams trying to fight to get the lead. Blue Jays have kept their lead for a good amount of time now. So we'll see if Spalding comes back out and starts scoring points, or if Westminster just coasts the rest of this out. I guess we'll have to see how this plays out after this timeout. Like I said, 54-49 our score here with 9:19 left in the game. Both teams with 8 fouls. So any foul goes to the free throw line.
Even though both teams are in a little bit of foul trouble, it's not going to stop them. They're still going to be at each other's throats. This is going to be a competitive game to the end.
It's even better because it's a conference game. So
you always want to see who can come out top in conference. And the Blue Jays would love to take a win home tonight.
Amanor, his shot's up, no good. Who's it going to go to? It's going to go to the Blue Jays. Jeffries has the ball. He gives it to Williams. Williams gives it. Well, he's got to give it to somebody. He gave it to Jeffries. He gives it to Thompson. Thompson wants a 3, and it's good. Coach Gray wants another timeout.
You know what worries me about this guy? He doesn't care who it is. He's pulling up on coaches, referees, his own teammates. He will pull up and sink the shot.
Well, there wasn't much time passed, but with that 3-point, it increases their lead by 3 even more. So they are now down by 8. Or, sorry, the Blue Jays are up by 8 with 8:55 left in the game. Coach Mitchell and Coach Gray giving their teams both stern talking tos. And we are ready to roll now. Tribble moving the ball for the Eagles. Gives it to Optic. Optic. He's going to drive in, but no, he's going to swing it right back out to Tribble. Tribble went to drive in, but gives it to Lockhart outside. Lockhart to Stewart. Stewart's jump shot's up and good. Spalding playing a full court defense. Gives it to Williams. Williams. There, watch out.
Quick. We might as well nickname him Sonic the way he was speeding up the court.
Thompson trying to get somebody to get open. Eberlin goes, and he's going to swing out to Williams. Williams, his shot's up and no good, but he will go to the free throw line. Coach Gray yelling at his players to stop reaching. And so we are back at the free throw line. He gets his first shots up and good. Subs coming in. Spriggs and Althouse come in for the Blue Jays. Johnson and Henson come in for the Eagles. I have never seen basketball players wear like padded girdles in a game.
Man, sometimes you take a fall, especially you diving for that ball.
Yeah.
Gotta stay safe out here.
I have never seen it. His Williams' second shot's up and good. Harrison comes in for Williams. Tribble trying to find a way. He bounce passes it to Almanor. Almanor shots up and no good. And they're going to say Althouse moved his hands. And now we're back at the free throw line.
These free throws may be the reason somebody wins and somebody goes down.
Exactly.
So everyone counts. Didn't you say earlier free throws win championships?
Free throws win games. That's the saying from my mother who played basketball in high school, and she does this exact same thing that we're doing right now, and she says it every game. Free throws win basketball games.
Ooh, Coach Scruggs. Got a little heated at that call.
So, Eagles have the ball. Johnson inbounds it to Stewart. Stewart went to go in. They leave Treble wide open, and his three-pointer goes in.
There's just a little too much space for him.
Eagles playing a full-court defense. As long as we don't start playing the foul game later in the game.
That might be what it comes down to. I mean, it's a 4-point game right now. It's
Kemker in the top corner. He's dribbling up. He's looking around. He's got to give it to somebody. He gives it to Harrison. Harrison right up towards the wing. Gives it to Thompson. Thompson wants to try driving. He pops a shot. It's no good. And Treble moving the ball up. He's going to give it to Johnson. Johnson wants to drive in, but he gives it to Henson. Henson throws it over to Treble. Treble looking around. He's going to...
Zero wants that mid-range shot. He runs to the left side of the corner. Gets right inside the three-point line.
Stewart shots up and no good. Rebounded by the Blue Jays.
Ooh, nice behind the back to get the defense off of him.
Althouse gives it to Spriggs. Spriggs looking for something. Gives it to Harrison. And they're going to get a pushing foul. So back to the free throw line.
Shooting two.
Harrison. He shots up and it's good. Looks like Tolliver subs in for the Golden Eagles. Harrison's second shot's up and good.
To a 6-point game.
61-55 our score. 30-second timeout. I believe by Coach Mitchell this time. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, it is.
Did you hear?
So Coach Mitchell talking to his boys, along with Coach Gray talking to his. 61-55 our score with 6:48 left in the game. They are back, and it is Eagles ball. And here we go. Treble has the ball. He's crossing half court. He's dribbling around.
Solid screen by 35 from the Golden Eagles.
Number 35, that is Tolliver. But they're going to get him for a travel.
These calls may come back to haunt them.
Thompson to inbound the ball. He's going to inbound it, or he inbounds it to Spriggs. Spriggs to Harrison. Harrison, they're trying to pick away at this full court defense. They're going to throw it to Thompson. Thompson.
You can rotate until they open up a shot.
Kemker's going to drive in, but he's going to go to the free throw line.
Tells you it's going to come down to the end for this game, and it's beautiful to see. Hard-fought games are the best to watch.
Looks like Lockhart and Omnor are going to sub in for the...
And Optic, I believe,
and
13.
Optic will also sub in. Here's a latecomer. So Tolliver, Tribble, and Henson take a seat, and Hubbard subs in for Thompson. As Kemker, his free throw shot is up and good.
There we go. Redeemed himself from earlier. That's the whole thought process you got to have. Thought process you have to have.
Blue Jays kind of doing a little bit of a full court. Optic, he's controlling the ball. He's going to hand it off to Lockhart. Lockhart is going to bounce pass it to Stewart. Stewart, his pass is tipped by Althouse and stolen. So Blue Jays now have the ball.
Looks like they're slow playing to eat up a little bit of time.
Spriggs hands it off to Harrison. Harrison gonna throw it over to Hubbard, who throws it over to Kemker. Kemker is gonna drive in. His shot's no good. Rebounded by Optic. Optic doing the ball. He throws it over to Lockhart. Lockhart gives it to Optic. Optic's 3 points up. It's no good. Rebounded by Harrison. Harrison driving down the paint. He gives it to Spriggs. Spriggs shots up. And so he will go to the free throw line for two.
That man has hop. You see him float right there?
Yes, I did. Looked like Superman in the sky, except a little bit shorter.
I mean, he's at 5'10", but man, he can get up there. You saw in the pregame workouts, he has some great vertical.
Yes. Got to wipe up that sweat. Can't have.
Yeah, we want to keep injuries away. You know, the NBA, somebody gets paid to do that, and they make pretty good money. If I'm not mistaken, it's about $50,000 or so a year.
Just to clean up sweat?
Yeah, give me a mop. I'm out there.
I was about to say, you want it.
I tell you, I really want to become a professional mascot. As some of you may know and may not know, I was the Winston mascot for a little bit and found a love for, being a Blue Jay. Rode a motorcycle in the parade in the mascot costume this past summer.
I always thought it'd be way too hot to be in that mascot.
Hey, man, it's mind over body in that situation. This parade was during the summer, too.
Spriggs' shot is up and is good.
That brings it up to a 10-point game. Blue Jays in the lead with 5 minutes, 36 seconds left.
65-55 our score. Blue Jays up. 5:36 left in the game. This half, I will tell you, has been longer than the last one.
Nobody wants to give the game away.
So, Blue Jays up by 2.
It's going to be a nail-biter. Nobody's giving anybody space to shoot. They're playing rugged defense.
And now Locker's going to go to the free throw line. Locker. His shot's up and good. We are 65-56 to score here with 5:25 left. Lockard up, going up for his shot. His second shot's up and good. Are we doing another timeout here?
Let's talk a little bit about Coach Matt Mitchell, man. He's been with Westminster a number of years, and the number of athletes he has impacted, it's been a lot.
Yeah.
I think he has almost, if not 30 years under his belt here.
24.
24 years.
Well, I'm guessing that's as the basketball coach.
Yeah, I mean, but basketball coach, athletic director, he makes impacts on everybody's lives. Just seeing him around campus, he has a vibe and aura about him that just makes it feel like you can go talk to him about anything. I would love to get some comments from some of his athletes from over the years and see what they would say about Coach Mitchell.
See if anything has changed in his
coaching style or anything like that. See any differences, because to be here that many years and have some pretty good seasons out of it, he either found the blueprint for a successful year every year or had to change some things with the evolving times of the game of basketball.
Indeed.
There's only one other coach who has that 20-plus years. You know who
Coach John Welty.
What's this, his 23rd season with the Blue Jays?
25th.
25th?
I think this last season was his 25th year.
My man is a Blue Jay every day for the last 25 years, and I know from hearing it out of his mouth, he loves it. This is how he chooses if he's going to come back another season. He says, if I wake up on the first day of training camp and feel like I don't want to go, that means it's time for me to retire. But he woke up every year and has been ready. Having him as my coach, he's that guy who's going to tell you a couple of dad jokes, but also he's going to lean into you when he has to.
And I think being a coach in general, you have to have that I want to be somewhere, I want to do this, I want to make this team better.
Oh, yeah. And I can tell, I'll tell you guys out of experience, every athlete knows a coach has many roles. A coach is not only going to coach you athletically, but through life. They're going to be the one to check on your grades and make sure you're doing good. They're going to be the one, may even give you some life advice. I went to Coach Welty many times for life advice because he's been here for a lot of years. Oh, looked like a blocking.
They wanted to, Stewart tried getting the charge, but they're going to call a blocking foul. So Kemper is going to go to the free throw line. So, back on the coaching, in all honesty, I think coaching is a very important thing in today's society because you have a lot of kids who want to do sports, and the impact that certain coaches can make on other kids' lives, like you said, are.
Yeah, I mean, look at it like this. They spend hours with those kids.
Yeah,
you're going to create some type of bond with them, and that coach's going to take some type of ownership over their athlete. And I mean, I have coaches from middle school I still stay in contact with. They taught me the game of football, and I think Coach Welty will be one just like that because he takes each one of his players into his family in a sense. Like I've seen some transfer guys who lived off campus. Coach Welty has pulled up with a bed frame, mattress, and box spring for him. You never ask him where he got it from.
But I don't think we want to know where they got it from.
Yeah, Boss Hog Welty just shows up and he's there for you from day one till then. Like he still stays in contact with a lot of his alumni athletes. He's going to be the first guy to go to war for you if anything happens.
And while talking to Coach Welty, he keeps in track of how many of his college players go out to be successful or just being a head football coach.
Mm-hmm. And he even hires his athletes back, like Coach Brock Silvers, Westminster alumni. played here, graduated from here, and now is back here coaching. Over the years, he has hired a number of alumni or gave those recent grads opportunities to get their first coaching gig as intern coaches. And they go on to do great things and be head coaches. And, you know, he even has some old athletes who are principals, business owners, VPs of major companies.
Working for the NFL.
Yeah, he has 2 in the NFL right now, one who works for the Chiefs and one who works for the Rams.
Yeah, I mean,
and he's coached people from who are doing numerous careers. He has somebody who's a mortician, somebody who's a banker, somebody who's insurance clerk, lawyers, everything like that.
If there's a job title, he knows who they are.
Mm-hmm. And he even connects these current students to those guys if they need help or mentorship. And I know Coach Matt Mitchell does the same. I know all of our coaches do the same, especially Coach T. She takes care of her girls. Sorry about that little side tangent about coaches, but, you know, athletics, basketball, all go hand in hand. And, you know, those coaches do make impacts on the court, off the court.
They're going to say that he's not going to get the shot in, but he'll get 2 shots.
It's a 10-point game, 69 Blue Jays, 59 Golden Eagles.
Just under 4 minutes left in the game. This is a battle of free throws. I'm not going to lie, I'm surprised nobody's fouled out yet.
Good rotations by the coaches.
Like, we have a few that are right near there, but Spriggs gives it to Galbraith. Galbraith looking around, he swings it over to Althouse, giving it to Harrison. Harrison looking around. He's trying to. He gets it down to Kemker. Kemker gives it to Galbraith. Galbraith's layup's up and good.
Good finish at the cup, Galbraith.
Just under 3:30 left here.
See what Tribble does here. He's pretty good at orchestrating the offense.
Tribble wants a 3. He doesn't get it. Rebounded by Althouse. Althouse to Galbraith. Galbraith gives it to Harrison. Harrison, he's going to drive in. His little floater was no good.
Great plan. Execution needs a little work, but get the ball back, and Blue Jays back on defense.
Almanor in the paint. His shot's up and good.
Good job keeping composure right there, Almanor.
Timeout by the Golden Eagles. And back on the coaching, when I did my little tour here at Westminster, Coach Welty asked me what my major was. And I told him, because I am a secondary education major with another major in history and a minor in coaching. And I told him how I wanted to coach. And he asked me, he says, what level? I said, I want to start in high school and I want to move to college. And he said, I already like you.
Oh, man. I remember my visit to Westminster College. I actually came on an abnormal type visit. I was on my way to another school and decided to stop at Westminster. And the next morning I woke up, Coach Welty came by the quad. I was staying with one of the freshman members of the football team. He came by the quad, got me, and took me to JCI. We both got breakfast sandwiches. He got coffee, bought me a Powerade, and then he gave me a tour of campus. I don't know if anybody has ever met Welty, but a tour of campus from Welty is something special that you will love every day of your life. And we just talked. Like, the tour was great, but we really just talked about life and football and, you know, his family. And I actually got to play with his son, Mike Washington. And I went to school here with his daughter as well. So Welty is invested into the school because he brought his family here. And Matt Mitchell's done the same. I actually went here with his daughter as well. So these coaches spend all these years here, and they truly believe in the school, not only their athletics, but they also believe in the education they can offer their children.
Althouse with the ball. He's going to hand it off to Harrison. Harrison in between the circles. We're just under 2:30 here with Blue Jays up by 9. Harrison drives in and gets a layup, increasing the lead to 11. Golden Eagles pushing up. Optic wants a shot and he gets it. Is there another timeout?
Oh, yeah.
How many timeouts are we allowed here?
I think we just stop counting at this point.
You might as well.
But, I mean, after a great shot like that, who doesn't want to make a timeout? Get a play ready.
But 2:10 left here in the game. 73-65. Blue Jays up. Both teams at their max capacity of fouls on the foul clock, I guess. And Blue Jays ball. Looks like Spalding's going to do a full court pressure. First Spalding, we have Optic, treble, Johnson, Amanor, and Chapman. For the Blue Jays, we have Galbraith, Althouse, Spriggs, Harrison, and Thompson. Blue Jays ball, full court pressure by the Eagles. You gotta learn how to get through this full court defense without turning the ball over. Looks like the Blue Jays
pretty good job at it.
Blue Jays are probably just going to try running down as much clock as they can to secure the win. They're up by 8. Thompson wants a 3 and he doesn't get it. Johnson for the rebound. Johnson moving past half court. He's at the top of the key.
You can't be mad at him for taking that shot. He's a great shooter, and also they gave him too much space. That just
And they're going to give Thompson a holding. And we're going to the free throw line.
138.
As y'all can tell, it's been a long day. 138 left, 73-65 our score. Blue Jays up.
73-66 now. Clank that first one in.
Spalding at the free throw line. Down by 5. Are they going to make it down by 4? And they will. No, I am so sorry. My math is way off. They're down by 6 now. Harrison gives it to Galbraith. Galbraith back to Harrison. Back to Althouse. Althouse looking. He gives it to Harrison. Harrison. They're just killing clock at this point. They're trying to.
Killing clock and working on getting an open shot.
Harrison, now they're under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to give it to Althouse. Althouse driving in.
Nice. He put the brakes on and watched the defender fly right by.
Great patience.
Again, you see that Westminster Education Network. Smart move there.
Just over a minute left. Full timeout. Coach Mitchell wants. And looking at this game, one thing that both teams need to take away from this game is that they got to work on their fouls. Staying away from them. Try to create them. And going into this game, I really didn't expect the score to be this high as it is.
Yeah, you thought it was going to be a real low-scoring game. It's not as high as the last game against Greenville.
Yeah.
It was,
133 to 114.
But it's still a pretty productive game. I mean, I don't think the teams have taken many bad shots. I feel like they were both defensively strong on each other and not giving them a chance to get an open or clear shot on their own. So a lot of times they have to finish through contact or even shoot it with a hand in their face or a defender closing out.
For those who are not aware where Spalding is from, I didn't mention this in the beginning. Spalding is in Louisville, Kentucky, from what I was told, I believe. So they are here in Fulton, Missouri. Spalding has the ball with just over a minute left in the game. And they're probably going to try pushing a fast break offense here. Or not a fast break offense, but a fast paced. 3 shot, 3 points up and good.
Only just got to be careful with the ball right here and try to kill some time.
Hubbard trying to get around Gets it to Harrison. Oh, and there's a penalty. Oh, and Harrison's down. Oh, he's getting up. Playing sports, you got to be tough.
Seems like a real strong fall right there, but he got up and he's fine. 5-point gain, 75-70, 48.8 seconds left. This could get close.
Harrison at the free throw line. His first shot is up and it is good.
He's almost automatic from the free throw line.
48.8 seconds left in the game. 77-70 our score here.
Those may be the points that keep this game away from Spalding.
Treble hands it off to Obdick. Obdick trying to figure out how to get into the paint. He figures it out, but he misses. Rebounded by Hubbard. Hubbard gives to Harrison. Harrison gets the ball, and he's... Whoa. Wow, that was a lot that just happened.
These games get real emotional.
34 seconds left in the game.
You can see the passion in both teams' eyes for this sport. Of course, sometimes they're going to get frustrated. So when you're up, you're up. When you're down, you're down. And Spalding right now is just trying to get back into the game and secure a win with 30 seconds left, which is completely possible. But they got to be smart with the fouls.
Harrison's shot is good. That increased the lead by 8, pushing the score up to keep it away from Spalding. His second shot is up and is also good. Johnson gives it to Obdick. Obdick back to Johnson. Johnson, he wants a 3, and it's no good. And we'll go to the Blue Jays. 20 seconds left. Altow subs in for Hubbard. And I'm banking they're going to play the foul game here. And they're going to try fouling as many as fouling.
I don't think that's going to happen. They're going to play some strong defense.
Oh, they're
going to force the Blue Jays to make a mistake. Nice little hezzy and crossover there. Oh.
Back to the free throw line. Wait, what? No, they're going to... No, it's going to be Eagles ball. Or Golden Eagles, sorry.
We saw two completely different things there.
Yes, I am confused as all get out right now.
I think the shot clock was off. Yep.
Well, the shot clock is automatically off. They didn't start the game clock in time. And they're going to just say leave it there. With 9.9 seconds left, 79-70. Blue Jays up. And I believe Spalding might just try dribbling this out a little bit. And that will be the game. And Blue Jays win 79-70.
That brings the Blue Jays men's basketball record up to 2-3, and the Battle of the Birds has been finished. Blue Jays coming on top in both games. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming and joining us here at Westminster College as we hosted Spalding University against our men's and women's Blue Jay basketball teams. We really appreciate you tuning in, and as always, have a great day, and we'll see you next time for Blue Jay basketball.